Up high, 30. Oh no! What's up everyone, Derek here from E4D Racing. Today in this video we're going to be talking about how can you race clean in NASCAR video games. The stuff we talk about in this video is going to help you understand what you need to do when you're practicing offline before you come to online play. So the first thing we're going to be talking about is drafting. This is something that you're going to want to go learn how to do properly. Now another thing about the drafting that's occurring here with the 82 and the 86 car, as well as this number 54 or 46 or whatever car that is, that yellow car, if you notice they're all together. They're doing a lot of bump drafting, which is what you're about to see here. I get in to make that draft, and then I slightly give that bump draft. Now what is bump drafting? Bump drafting is where you bump the back of the car. You're not slamming into the back of the car. You're matching the speed of that car, and you're giving it just a slight bit of a push to push them out front, say if you're trying to push them to get in front of another car. Okay, so don't go slamming in the back of cars. That's not the idea. There is a brake. There is just let off the gas. You'll make it happen. We'll take another look at a bump draft. Again, start out getting clean air. Come in behind the car. You're going to get sucked up to the back end of that car, and then you're just going to give a little bit of a bump there. Now if you ride with that car, you will pass other vehicles. Once you're coming around those curves, back off. Get off of that car by sticking your nose out from beyond that car. Pitting under green flags can be a good thing. Once you enter into the pits, you want to let all the other cars know out on the track that you are pitting. Okay? As you're coming out of the pits, do not just go straight back up on the track, especially if you're still under that green flag. Other cars are traveling at over 200 miles an hour, and running into you is not going to be a good thing. So practice coming out of the pits. Stay below that yellow line, and then also make sure you're communicating with other drivers on the track. Now once you're out of the pits and you're running that low line, trying to get yourself up to speed, make sure that if you're not up to speed yet, move up to the middle lane or to the higher lane until you get to your speed. Once you get to your speed, then you can choose on which lane you want to choose and run on for your win, okay? Now let's say you had a caution flag occur and now all the cars are back on a restart. When you're back on a restart, you want to already know where you're going to want to go. If you're going to want to go to that low line, get to that low line, but keep an eye on other drivers. If something happens and it slows that car down, as you see in the video here, then put your nose outside into that outside lane. Now let's talk about trying to get the spot but failing to do so. I am trying to take that low spot. Unfortunately though, I failed at getting there in time. He was able to come down on me. Alright, so we talked about coming out of the pits. Let's talk about going into the pits a little bit more. If you're running with a teammate, let them know if it's still a green flag, I'm coming in on lap 39, whatever. Alright, so based off of everything we talked about, I think it would be good for us to kind of watch a little bit. I got a good run below the 72. I let the 72 know that I was coming past them, as well as that number 9. I was going to work with the 2 car here for a little bit. And try to get the 2 car to kind of work with me. I gave him a little bit of a bump draft there, pushed him up a little too far for me, but I'm still drafting off of him just from a distance. Not too much of a big deal. He goes up high. Not a good move to make on turn 1 and turn 2, so I make sure I take that low line. Now I'm going to be drafting with this blue and red car. Again, really good drivers here this week. It's been really fun. And I move up high only because I did not want to get too far into this car in front of me here. I did not want a chance wrecking him and getting the back end of his car loose. If you don't know how to properly draft, you will get other cars loose out here, and you will most likely either spin their car or spin your car, or even both of you, put you both into the wall. Not a good feel. Here I am drafting with this car, and we are going to pass this number 33 car. Number 9 comes up below us, and we continue on through our track. We kind of get a little disarrayed there a little bit. But coming around the next turn here, we have number 2. I'm going to pass him up high because he decides to go low right there. I was hoping he was going to work with me there, but it didn't happen. Number 9 gets a good run, runs out right in front of the number 2, and gets some good clean air there to push him up towards the front. So that was some really good racing right there. You guys know what time it is. Last few laps time. All right, so if you don't know, last few laps is where I take the last few laps of our race when I race against good racers like the ones that you've seen here today. And together, we all watch the last few laps of this race. What will happen? Who will win? Will it be me? Will it be the red car, the black car, or the white car? Who knows? Let's go ahead and take a look right now. And also, before you go, if you have not subscribed, hit that subscribe button right now. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you comment below on anything you think that you need to comment on, okay? Take care, guys.
All right, you're clear. Got one up top.
6, hold line, hold line.
Hold your line. Got one outside. Stay on the bottom here. Clear high, clear high. All right, let's go. White flag. Car there on the inside. Still there.
537, up high, 30, oh no!
We just didn't have what it took today.